Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Here we go. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now here's Cunningham. And there's the screen. The floater. Here's Portis. And it's blocked by Davis. Here's the break. The shot by Buzel is no good. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Here's Cunningham. Buzelis grabs the board. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Kennard for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
From deep, Strus nails it from three.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
Well, that sends a clear message to the defense. Russell Westbrook up high in a strong finish.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Kennard, right side. Stolen by Davis. Here's Christie. Porter from outside. Counted from distance.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Kept alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
Now here's Cunningham. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. And Luke Kennard with the three. Kennard's got 6. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket.
Well, Russell Westbrook, he's not super efficient from 3, but if you give one, he's going to give it right back.
Here's Portis.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
You must let go of dance.
And here's Cunningham. Pass to Kennard. The 3 ball. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Launches a 3. Davis with a rebound. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. BA?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. "58 seconds left to play in the first." To the middle. Porter. Ooh, nice D from Kennard.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
That's to Eason. Off the mark there with a three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Westbrook's got 7.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Sends it home from three-point land.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
To the inside. And finished off by Davis.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Well, it's been a high score.
22.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's Cunningham. And Davis with the block.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Cunningham outside. Kennard on the wing. Offline with a three. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Davis misses. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Davis.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And here's Strus outside. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Westbrook outside. Davis a screen. Westbrook into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, how high does Westbrook get up on these drives? The defense, no choice but to put him at the stripe.
And that one falls for Westbrook. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Cunningham. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. There's the screen. Pass to Valanciunas. Oh, hey! How about that? And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas, who knew he had a bit of showman in him? Go to work, sir.
Here's Westbrook. Can't get it to fall. Eason with the ball. Still without a bucket. Pass to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
A tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Davis. AD beasting down low.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Now here's Kennard. Down low. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Luke Kennard came in with a reputation as a shooter, but how about the passing? He's really working on this aspect.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine.
Oh, Davis put a little extra on it.
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Cunningham outside. Kennard outside. Hits a three-pointer. Kennard's got 12 points in the game.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of this game. Here's Davis. And no good, trying to use the glass.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Now Cunningham. He's got 6. Pass to Kennard. The 3 is up. Davis with a rebound. Here we go. And here's Crowder from the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Crowder's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cunningham outside. There's 57 seconds left in the half. And the bucket is good. He's got 14.
Yeah, Luke Kennard is a complete offensive player, and he's starting to percolate a little bit. Defense has got to be concerned.
Back to Westbrook. Davis, a screen. Back to Westbrook. And stolen by Cunningham. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The floater. Okay, the finesse on the floater.
Yeah, a graceful touch from Cunningham, making that floater look effortless.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Christie. Over Cunningham. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Here's Cunningham. Stolen by Davis. And here's Crowder from the arc. They get it again.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8. And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming off the floor from number 14, number 7.
Pass to Kennard. 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
About a minute played here in the second half. Dinwiddie. And that misses. That would have put him up. And here's Wallace. On the take. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Back to Davis. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Wallace outside. Pass to Kennard. Sinks the tray. Kennard's got 17 points.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown three. Good night.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Back to Kennard. Here's the three. Crowder grabs the miss. Here's Dinwiddie. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, it's hard to deal with Dinwiddie that close to the rim. You cannot mess with his concentration.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Wallace.
Number 41, Jonas Valanciunas.
Clock at 6. Pass to Kennard. Here's Valanciunas. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Give him 8.
Boy, that shot clock was close to 0, but Valanciunas stays cool and gets it done.
Davis a screen. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second basket on the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Wallace outside. Kennard outside. Back to Wallace. From downtown. Kennard can't get it to go.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Spencer Dinwiddie, one of those players that seems to have improved with every passing season, and his numbers back that up. This guy just keeps getting better.
These are his first free throws of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one drops. He ties it up.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
Back to Westbrook. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Buzelis. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Inside. Pass to Eason. Back to Valanciunas. On the wing, Strus. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Cunningham. Christie with a rebound.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Outside for Porter. Up top, Westbrook. From behind the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Really encouraging when Russell Westbrook is making that three-point shot, because when he does, he's an impossible check.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Cunningham. Here's Valanciunas. Shoots over Davis. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Leading by 5.
GM30, 55.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's the home team now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Kennard. Back to Cunningham. The 3. Kennard outside. Back to Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
Westbrook can't hit. Cunningham with the ball. Portis outside. Pass to Kennard. Now Valanciunas. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Pass to Westbrook. Davis a screen. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
Timeout.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Pass to Porter. Davis a screen. Porter gets the bucket.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Now here's Kennard. From deep. Kennard on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
The ideal fast break option. Westbrook plays with energy and explosion in the open court.
Portis the screen. Pass to Kennard. Lets the 3 fly. Davis with a rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
There's the triple. And Luke Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 20.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Now Christie. Oh, he comes right back with a 3 of his own.
3 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside Cunningham. Christie with a steal. They've got numbers.
At his speed, Westbrook somehow still able to scan the floor and find his guys. That's nice. They
set the screen. Here's Portis. Deflects the pass. And here they come.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Davis.
2 minutes.
In transition, here they come. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Easton. Porter. Portis there for the rebound.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
And the three misses. Westbrook. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Boy, let's remember, Russell Westbrook has an MVP trophy in his closet. This guy is working right now. You've got to get into him and make it tougher.
There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
Now Westbrook. Christie outside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Cunningham. Portis the screen. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Cunningham. Feet out. Oh, it misses. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. Christie outside. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Home team ball.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.